John Marino.
I'm Caitlin, and I will be playing Catherine.
I will be playing Dawn from Rapture, Blister, Burn.
Two left.
You drink brown beer. Parker?
That one.
Say that.
Thanks.
So Gwen tells me she had her spasm of honesty over here the other day.
She did.
She does that. She says I have to let her because if I try to muzzle her, she's going to start drinking again. And I don't really think that would be the worst thing in the world, but you know, an alcoholic. I mean, I don't think she ever had a problem. You lived with her, right?
I did.
Did you ever think she was an alcoholic?
No, I noticed that she could drink more than we could, but I just thought it was good genes.
It's Needle and Wasp. I thought it was like, you know, functional alcoholism as part of their cultural inheritance.
So, one spasm of honesty?
Right. So, I told Gwen that she's going to come over here and say that I'm a pothead and a porn addict and a debtor and a failure, that I have the right to defend myself.
That's fair.
So, pornography.
Pornography.
What I would like to say on the subject is that the stuff I watch is really, it's like the kind of stuff you could find in a video store in the 80s. It's not the stuff you think is ruining us as a culture.
That's good. Though I probably wouldn't judge you if you were.
Really?
Well, do you pay for it?
No, hell no. There's too much of it for free. Why would I pay for it?
If you're watching the free stuff, you're not even officially a consumer.
Oh, you want to tell Gwen that I'm not officially a consumer?
I'm not getting in the middle of your marriage. So it's the porn that bothers you the most?
You already know that I have a shitty job and I drink too much. My sexual dynamism was all I had going for me, and she had to come over here and say that that's gone too? Fuck her.
She didn't say it was gone. She said it was redirected to the internet.
Exactly. She added a dirty raincoat to my already shoddy presentation. And the stuff that I watch, so tame.
I believe you.
Not even.
I believe you. But even if it was like violent humiliation porn, well, you read my book. I'd agree with Freud that sexual fantasy has both literal and latent content.
Oh, jeez. Literal and latent content? Okay, I'll indulge. Let me dust off the old grad school brain. You're saying that sometimes these horny sluts are not just horny sluts, symbols.
Oh, you're gonna mock me?
Of course I'm going to mock you.
I'll give you an example. Women who have rape fantasies, these women don't really want to be raped. The rape is not a rape.
That is the literal content.
Right. A rape fantasy isn't about rape at all. It's the fantasy of sex without responsibility.
Okay, interesting. Did you come up with that yourself?
No. Nancy Friday wrote about it in the 80s. If you look at the first generation post-women's movement, ask them their fantasies and...
What? This
stuff is all in my first book.
No, I'm an asshole. I know.
Well, did you read my other book?
No, but that's...
Wow. Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's kind of devastating that you didn't read my books.
How do you think I feel?
Can I ask you something? Can I ask why you didn't read them?
I don't know. I'm not a theory guy.
You're not a theory guy? Are you kidding me?
Look, I appreciate you trying to elevate my porn habit, but I think porn is just porn at the end of the day. Kind of like movies about teenagers getting tortured, I think they're just movies about teenagers getting tortured. There's not some great... When you go on TV and you say that there are these geopolitical critiques of American interventionism abroad, and bleh, I don't see that. if I could, I would be a very different person. But I'm simple.
I'm aware you think what I do is bullshit.
I do. I think it's bullshit. But I always thought it was bullshit, and that's what made us tick. Back when we used to, tick. Maybe I haven't done so well without the friction.
The look in your eyes when you're discrediting my ideas, that is the most alive you've looked since I've been here.
Really? Do you think you got where you did because you didn't get married?
Did I say that?
You said something to that effect. Women don't get bogged down by men. You have so many opportunities now.
I didn't consciously opt out of marriage.
Mm-hmm.
At least I don't think I did.
Well,
Do you think I did?
I can recall at least one blowout between us about it. About you getting bogged down with the man. Me being the man.
When I left for London, we were good.
Yeah, and then I asked you to come back and you wouldn't.
Don, it was only for a year.
A year's a long time for a 25-year-old guy.
You could have come to me in London just as easily as I could
was
have
denied
dropped out
the London
and flown
fellowship.
home.
You know that. You could have come home. If I went to London, I would have been paying. Fuck it. There's no point. There's no point.
You've done some thinking about this.
So have you? Your life goes to shit. Who the fuck do you call after how many years?
Great. Yeah, so now that we've established that Gwen can't keep a secret, what did I say that night that I called?
You said you had a bar pickup go bad. You needed to get out of New York.
Right, this was right after Mom's heart attack. I was on like a vodka IV.
What happened?
I picked up a guy in a bar and I woke up like the next day and
It's better than all
I think I was unconscious and I think he choked me in
Whoa,
yeah, I
when
can't.
did you tell me that
Oh
part?
God, I can't believe I just told
What
you
did
that.
you do? Did you call the police?
And say what?
I don't know. Somebody tried to choke me and kill me.
No, I think I asked him to do it. I don't
Oh,
know that I did, but I think.
You're literal and you're late and all mixed up.
Why did I tell you that?
At least your sexual depravity has a little cachet to it.
It does?
Yeah. I mean, that's retro. That's cute.
Why is it retro?
You picking up guys at the bar? You're supposed to do that on Craigslist. What is it, 1975? It's adorable. It's my shit. My shit, on the other hand, well, I'm jerking off to a computer while my kids watch Toy Story. It's just appalling.
Still think I'm living the dream?
It gets really messy. The sex stuff, if you keep going at it into your 40s, it gets really... Have you ever tried, like... This is not how I imagined this. Okay. I came over here to try to minimize the damage.
Why do you care what I think of you at this point?
I don't know, the caveman thing?
What does that mean?
You're supposed to cook the big game after I caught it. You're not supposed to catch the big bison instead of...
You think I caught the big bison?
You did, and Gwen knows that I have this caveman thing about seeing you on unequal footing.
Oh, here I've been feeling on unequal footing with you because I have no family.
Family. Did you even want one?
I did, but I didn't do the stuff that you gotta do to get it. Don't do it.
I have to try.
No, you do not have to try. No. If I had come back.
Yes.
When you asked.
All those years ago.
Would we be married now?
Oh. honest, but you did a better job than I did. You're a couple IQ points smarter than I am. I would not have stuck around for that shit.
I think that's very sad.
It is, but I was at my best when I was with you. If I had the opportunity now, I wouldn't mess things up. I would do everything. I'd go to therapy. I'd be a number 2. Sorry I didn't have this groping towards wisdom back when we could have used it. Sorry.
Done.
What?
Stop! It's too late.
What? Come on. Do you really mean that, or are you just saying that so it's not your fault?
The second thing.